Hello everyone. In our last video, we added sort functionality in this list. Now in this video, we will create a search component and we will implement search functionality in this list component. We will add a search component over here and we will implement search functionality. So friends, my Spring Boot server is running and this is our code that we have been building from our last videos. So in this component, we will add search component. So friends, as you saw that we created this list and then we added pagination and then we added sort. Now we will create a search functionality. We will add a search input box in top of the list and then we will integrate search functionality in it. So first we will create a search component. Search component. And in this search component, we will create an input box and a button. So user will enter search string in this input box, and when user will click on this button, we will filter out the result. So now we will add the search component at the top of the table. So this is our render header list. So here we are generating our list. So this is our header and this is body and this is the pagination. So after user count, we can add this search component and we can see the result. Okay, so our search components has been added and also there is a search button. User will enter search string and when user will click on this search button, this result will be filtered out. So now we need to add some events in this search component. First, user will type on this text box and then he will click on the button. So we need to add events on the both of the input controls. So first we will add on change event in this text box. So on and on change we will create a function handle text and then we will create this function handle text over here. So when text will be changed, this function will be executed and event will be passed in this function. So from the event, we can read this way. So whatever user will be type will be passed in the event target dot value. So we need to store this event dot targeted value somewhere. So to store the text value, we will create a state text set text and we will use this use state to store the type text. By default, we can pass null and then we will set this text in this state. First, we will set the state by passing this function. So we can just event.target.value and then we can remove this statement. So when user will type on this text, the typed text will be stored in this state, and then we can change the, we can also set the value from this text. And this input control is now a controlled component because we are controlling its behavior using the state. So friends, our text is stored in this text state. Now we need to search on the clicking on this button. So we need to add another event on this button. So first we will align this component, and then we will add on click event on this button, and we will pass handle click function, and then we will define this handle click function over here. So when user will click on this button, we will start search in the list. So for the test, we can just also log our state test over here, just for test, and we can check its behavior. So we can check in the console, we can type something, and we can press search. So our string is, our state is coming over here. So we have added two events, handle text on change and handle click on. Now we need to pass this text in the parent component to start search. So friends, we will pass a function in the search component. First, we will create a function on search. We will create a function on search, and we will pass this function with the search component on search. And or we can receive this on search function in the search component from the props. Our on search function in this prop, and we can call this on search function on handle click, and we can just pass this text over here. And when user will type something and click on the search button, it will pass to this search function. So we will receive that search str over here. So we can just test this behavior. We can just test its behavior by adding a console log. Okay. So whatever user is typing, we are receiving in our function. So because we have two console logs, so the search string is printing double. So we have two console log here and here. So search string is printing two times. Now we can set this search string in this API, and we need to execute this API to get the filter the result, and then we will set in the search list. So friends, now we need to pass this search string in this API. So to pass the search string in this API, we need to add one more step, search term. By default, it will be blank. So we have added one more state in this state search term. And when user will search something, we will update our state. So our state is set user data. So we will get our state with this search string. Yes, and search term is equal to search str. Actually, we need to add this as a function. Now we are setting our search string in the state. So our search string has been updated in the state, and we need to execute this use effect hook. We will add this search string in the dependency array of this use state. So whenever user will type something and user want to search something, this search string will execute this use effect hook because it will be changed, and this use effect hook will be executed. So we can check its behavior now. Our API should call when we try to search John search. So our API is calling when we are trying to search something. We need to Now we need to pass this search string in this API. So we have this API call, and we are passing this parameter page sort by sort direction. We can add one more parameter search term equal to user data dot search term. We will pass search term in the API. We can also check at the Spring Boot. So in Spring Boot, we are receiving search term. Okay, now we can check our implementation. So whenever we search John, yeah, it is searching John. Lisa, yeah, Lisa. And we can commit the search string, and then we can search. So it will bring all the results. So friends, our search is working now. So friends, now we can test our search. So John, we search John, and all Johns are coming here. And we can delete, and we can empty the search box, and all results are coming. Now we can search Sarah. So Sarah is coming. So friends, we have implemented our search functionality in this list control. So friends, this is our component where we implemented our search functionality. We created new component and added in the list. So friends, in the next video, we will add more functionality in this user list. We will add edit and delete functionality in this list. So friends, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, and please share my video. Thanks everyone.